tanks in Dunmorrow are battling along the Frostbite front, which is approaching us from the southeast. We can barely hold the trolls back, let alone advance into their village and take on their leader. They've blocked our path of approach with mysterious totems that choke mountaineers who come in range, leaving the victims helpless against their enemies. This stone is inscribed with a rune of fire. You should be able to destroy the totems and free our mountaineers. Steam tanks, for those who don't know, at least in Warcraft 3, were shit at engaging anyone in combat. They were anti-building things. I think you could get an upgrade to allow them to hit air units, but personally I preferred mortar teams. If I'm remembering them all correctly. Ooh, I forgot something back here. A quest. Possibly a few. No, just a quest. From you.
Hi, how are you?
I should go back to Normergan and continue researching a cure for irradiated gnomes, but I stayed behind in Kurganoch because the town is my home, and I wanted to help defend it from the frostbite attacks. I've been working on maintaining and repairing the steam tanks. For some reason, frostbite scavengers have taken a liking to the gyromechanic gears I need to complete the repairs. They are all over the frostbite front to the southeast of town. Will you help me get those gears back?
Be seeing you.
Okay. Don't think I've forgotten anything else. No, doesn't look so. Need to do as much mining as possible, just to, you know, make sure I stay on top of the leveling up and whatnot. Nah. It is a disappointment that I've lost the smite shooting thing, because that was nice. Let's batter these down. Ooh, another gear. No flavor text. Come on, just go down. Thank you. Now what's this? Constriction Totem Aura. Choked by a Constriction Totem. And you can't just kill it, you have to use the item. So we don't have any, we don't have the quest yet to go take out their leader. So we just deal with what's here, then we can move on. And even though the dwarves use tanks, for some reason this is here. Which is some sort of ballista? Huh. Which is weird. Anyway, we have to fight some scavengers. Our fight is with the scouts. They can handle the scouts. We just free them and take out the scavengers. Wonder why they've taken to liking the gears. You know, that's kind of curious. Then again, maybe it's just a reason for, you know, a gatherer quest, you know? Just like, oh yeah, they're taking to liking the gears, so just go kill them. And gather stuff. Sorry, tired. Should have heard me in one. Hey, that's not nice. Should have heard me in my recent Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. I just kept yawning really goddamn loudly. I wasn't doing it on purpose or anything, to be clear. It's just I'm fucking tired. Simple as. Okay. Okay. Come on. No need to fight you. Let's just run. Thankfully I can auto-run. If you're curious on how to do it, at least the way it's currently set up on my side, it's the backspace key. So yeah. And now I can just like use the right click and just angle them that way, or just use the arrow keys, the left and right one to move. You know, they could just bring down a single mountaineer from Ironforge, one of the level 100 ones, well 110 ones. They'll handle it fine. I suppose then we wouldn't really be needed then, would we? Finally, some good news from the Frostbane front. All of the Mountaineers press their attack immediately. Now we must signal our gnomish allies at Steel Grill to start their advance. Nice. Now I got powered shield. Didn't I have that before? So I had powered shield before I stopped recording last.
Hi.
I have no idea. Those pilots can't wait to get back into the steam tanks and take to the field again. Let's not let them down. These gyromechanic gears are perfect. These two steam tanks are well on their way to being back into the fight.
Alrighty then.
With your help, we've managed to push towards Frostbane retreat. Our forces will soon be in position to dwindle down the Frostbane Trolls' reserves, forcing their village open to attack. That's where the Normergan covert ops team comes in. Their technicians have figured out a way to deploy operatives behind enemy lines without alerting the Frostmates to our presence. Head down to Steel Grill Depot, just northeast of town, and speak with Delbar Cranktoggle. He'll tell you more about it. And for that last quest that I turned in, I only got rep with the Ironforge and Normergan. I don't want to gain rep with people if I'm not meant to be gaining rep with people. Like, that just seems weird to me. And it's meh. Cheaty. See, no need to engage these wolves. Suppose I could kill them for, you know, wolf meat and whatnot, but can't be bothered. Ah, you must be the dwarf that Captain Tarlin said he would be sending. I've already used the Deployatron to get most of the covert ops team into position at Frostbane Retreat. They're just waiting on your arrival. The Cataclysm has brought her enemies, and there's rep with everyone. The Cataclysm has brought her enemies closer to home, so the Chief of Normergan Covert Operations asked me to build a device to dispatch personnel quickly and quietly to any corner of Dunmoreau. Behold, the ultra-safe personnel launcher. With a jolt of electricity and the benefit of a VLD parachute system, that's very late deployment for you laymen, this baby will get you to the front in no time. Just hop aboard and prepare for fight. Wobblecog will be waiting for you in the drop zone.
Alrighty then.
What's this? Ultra-safe personnel launcher soaring through the air. If only we could use it more than just this once. God. Well, that was certainly late. Not entirely effective, judging from the amount of, well, the gnome dying just as I landed.
Hey.
Don't worry, the feeling of being zapped won't stay with you for more than a few minutes. Oh no, it's not a bad way to get where you're going. The parachute system needs some work though. Very late deployment indeed. Sometimes too late. Anyway, we have a mission to carry out. When we're done here, those Frostmanes will fear us more than the Trogs. They'll leave them no choice but to leave. Eliminate the resistance. The Frostmane chieftain died in the initial Trog onslaught, but had been led by a well-respected warrior ever since. Batok the Berserker was one who organized the Frostmane retreat, the construction of the new village, and the strikes against Karnos and the Mountaineers. If we remove Batok, the Frostmane's organization should crumble, leaving the Mountaineers free to pick off the survivors. Batok will be in the village just east of here. Delbar's technicians have been up day and night helping us prepare for this strike. Aside from building and tuning the personnel launcher, his men have prepared the covert operations air wing for a strike on Frostbane Retreat. They'll be waiting for a signal to begin their strikes. Take this flare with you and set it off near the cluster buildings at the north end of the village, the buildings at the southern end of the village. The flying machines will make a quick strike at each site.
Right. Salutations.
Whenever I hear that voice before, all I'll end up thinking of is Mac Raining. It would just end up making me think of him. We need to halt the construction on this Frostmain village. If we let them get too entrenched, it will be more difficult to keep them from settling here permanently. It's time to get those brutes a gnome's. It's time to give those brutes a gnome's eye view of the world. Take this gnomish viewpoint equalizer and use it on Frostmain builders to bring them down to our level. They won't be able to lift their tools, and construction will come to a standstill.
Daylight's burning.
Of course, I could just kill the builders. That's also an option. But, I'll use a gadget on them, sure. Also, in the last recording I had of Legion, you got an achievement for having this for a thing. I looked it up, and it's actually referenced to here. You get an achievement for getting a sword here in Zulfarak, or whatever it's called. It's two weapons that you combine into one. You get an achievement for it. Showing everyone else what it's like to be a gnome for more than 50 years. Why does everyone else get so big? But yeah, to take curse away. You won't. Obviously, you haven't seen that yet because that last session of Legion hasn't come out yet. When will it be out? Sometime in 2017. Sometime. Need to get round to uploading the rest of well, uploading what I have there so far. My God, I can see why they made him their leader. But anyway, yeah, that'll be out sometime in 2017. When, I don't know, because I haven't got around to scheduling yet. Only then would I have a good idea. You could probably work it out yourself. It's not quite at part 200, it's a bit later on, like part 220 or whatever. But just say it's part 200. You can work, see what part I'm on now, and then go however many days later to 200, and it'll give you an idea of when the thing will be out. You know, another way instead of taking that launcher is just walk around here. Frostmain front's here. Just go follow the road. But I suppose that'll be too sensible. And certainly the other way is rather cool. Also, this was actually the village the Legion took in the Legion pre-patch. Signal flare. Alright. This is the village the Legion took in that pre-patch. He's already back. Of course. 143 damage and absorb and prevents spell casting delay. Quite useful. Ah, of course. Toss the shield back up and batter him down. What's this? A battle shout. Melee attack power increased by 11. And he's down. Signal flare. And we head on back over here. Avoid the ones patrolling. Oh, and there's the gyrocopters attacking. Didn't actually show you that. Just for the sake of giving you a better look, then rather than that tail end, I'll do it again. Teach him what for. Oh, that was short-acting fire. There they are, spawning out of the eater. So yeah. I swear I've seen that missile animation before. Somewhere else, like. No, maybe I'm just thinking of gyrocopters again, but I thought it was like some other vehicle or attack or something. But I have no idea.
Interesting.
Well done, Kurganoch. That'll teach him not to mess with us in our home.
You have a great day now. Can I help you?
Excellent work, Kurganoch. With Baddock dead, I'll send the signal to Captain Taran. That should be the end of the Frostbane threat. Both of you and the Airwing performed admirably. There's no way the Frostbane will remain here now. All that remains is to begin mopping up the survivors. Captain Taran asked me to pass along his thanks for your help, and congratulations on a successful mission. He and his men are clearing up the last of the trolls and tending to the wounded. He also wanted me to ask you to check out reports about the troll raids on Ambrosville Ranch to the north. Ask for Sergeant Flinthammer when you arrive.
Off and away.
Okay, so here we go. God, I wish I had the mount or sprinting or something right now. Anyway, just like I said, I'm used to Final Fantasy 14. I've recorded over 100 episodes of it, so yeah. Though annoyingly, because it's not WoW, I always fear, burning out and losing interest on it. And to some extent I have. Not really into doing the second side quests. I'm just following the main quest line around. Imagine like a normal Final Fantasy MMO, Final Fantasy game. You have the main quest line and then side quests. You can completely ignore the secondary side quest things and just follow the main quest along. So that's what I've been doing till someday when I'm more into it to do the side quests. I remember this place. During the pre-patch, I helped defend it against some Dreadlord because not enough people were gathered up here to take him on. Well, the Dreadlord just pissed off of his own accord. Like everyone here got mind controlled. I could free the people in here, batter the people out of mind controlledness, but I couldn't take on the Dreadlord. Not solo, anyway. I tried, believe me.
What can I do for you?
You actually have to batter the people out of being mind controlled, because otherwise he uses his souls as protection. Which is kind of badass. Okay, Fluffy just keeps running away. And if you actually catch the kid, you can actually buy a pet. So you're the one who's been helping Captain Taran beat back the Frostbane trolls. I've seen your name in the reports. It's good to finally meet you. You might just be the priest we need to help secure the ranch.
Safe travel. How are you?
The reports I'm sending Captain Taran can't really convey the amount of trouble the Frostbanes have created for us. Your assault on the village has started to relieve some of the pressure. The raids are still frequent, but the trolls don't have the numbers they once did. Even so, my men are tired and their morale is flagging. Would you help us keep watch for the Frostbane raiders? They could turn up at any time. Robes of endless raiding.
Be good.
Just take a drink. The Frostbane trolls have been raiding the ranch continuously. Does anyone hear something strange? As it is, there's barely enough of us to keep them from taking everything. The rams they just take the rams and go. Their herd can't take anymore. There it is again. No, I heard something. One of the mountaineers has seen something. Keep your eyes open. Frostbane raiders, sound the alarm. To arms, mountaineers. Take back those rams. I can't. They're not targetable. Give it a moment. We're being very polite here. If you want your rams back, come get them, cowards. Just seeing them just get information made me think, you know what, I really want to go play Total War Warhammer now. Or, a Total War game. I've been watching a bit of Arch's playthrough of Total War Warhammer and Total War Pro. Apparently he's thinking I might enjoy it. I know I said I wouldn't play Sega games before, but at least this part is of the people making Total War games are actually fine with Let's Plays. They are maybe part of Sega, or somehow so tied in with them, but they're fine with it. They've actually permission set up. So, I'm fine in that case. It should be fine in that case. plus, I don't know, this may sound weird, but